Joe Wilcox of Waterbury, Connecticut, grew up around Hudson automobiles.
My father always had Hudsons. He always worked. He wasn't a professional mechanic. He was a backyard mechanic, but he always had a Hudson. He always had a Hudson apart. And I believe when I was about 5, 6 years old, I was under the Hudson with him.
That led to his first job, a part-time job at age 15 with a Hudson dealer, and his first car, predictably a Hudson, a 1949 Hudson Super Six.
I put a Hornet engine in it. I drag raced it and had a lot of fun with it.
He's 83 years old now, has a collection of 6 running Hudsons, including the original one that he got 67 years ago. If this car could talk, you got it when you were 16, what would it say?
Oh, many stories. A lot of stories. It was my first car. I had it when I was 16. Oh, went to the drive-in movies and a lot. Raced it a lot. I did everything with this car.
It looks much different than it did thanks to a makeover in the early 2000s.
I got the louvered hood, I got Chevy headlights, I got extended the hood, I got Lincoln push-button door handles, Camaro scoops in the front fenders, Mercury tail lights.
Another Hudson attention getter that Wilcox owns is a 1953 Hudson Hornet designed to look like the Doc Hudson character from Pixar's animated movie Cars.
I bought a Hudson from a fellow up in New Hampshire and brought it home, and after I got it home he said to me, "Joe, I had another Hudson out and back. If you're interested, you can have it." So I went back to New Hampshire and looked at it. It was sitting out in back of a barn, and it was sunken into the dirt, but it was all there. The engine was in it with the drivetrain, all the interior. So I towed it home, and it sat in my yard for about a year.
Wilcox got the Doc Hudson car 10 years ago and took 5 years building it. It has the car's logo in the dash and a Piston Cup trophy to signify its racing history, Hudson being a prominent brand in the early days of NASCAR. Also running is a 1948 Hudson Commodore 6. The Commodore was Hudson's luxury model. But looking at this, looking at the seats, looking at the dash, this is a very elegant car.
Oh yeah, the Commodore was a luxury car. It had all the extra trim and the leather interior. They were plush.
And the dashboard is like it looks like an old British sports car almost.
Yeah, all wood grain. Exactly, yeah. It is.
The Commodore has a neat feature, a glove box on the driver's side. Wilcox also has a 4-door 1954 Hornet Special and 2 Hudson pickup trucks. How often do you drive these cars? I mean, they're all running.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I drive them, well, every once in a while. This one's not registered, but all the rest of them are. So I, like every other weekend, I'll take them somewhere. I'll take the 49, or I'll take the Doc Hudson, or the pickup truck, or I also have a 78 Matador I drive a lot.
The Hudsons may look big and bulky, but Wilcox says they handle well.
They handle better than any car on the road. They had the step-down design, they called it, and low center of gravity. That's why they won all the races. They flew. They would go around corners like nothing else would go around corners.
In back of Wilcox's house is a Hudson relic, as well as some old AMC models. He can't guess just how many Hudsons he's owned over the years.
I can't count them. I can't count them. I worked for the Hudson dealer, and we would take Hudsons in on trade, and with blown engines or with wrecks or something, I would buy them, bring them up here, restore them. I bet I've had at least 500 Hudsons during my lifetime.
But he does have one favorite, his first one.
It's my favorite car, always will be.
That's Ride Connecticut. I'm Bud Wilkinson, and don't forget, please subscribe to Ride Connecticut's YouTube channel.